this is my exasperated face. My family is really loud right now and they're making dinner and stuff, so I will try to talk over the noise. Yeah, anyways, so today is March 20th, which is the first day of spring, so I thought I'd do the spring cleaning book tag. This was originally created by, wait, let me double check her name. I will be right back. Okay, so this tag was created by Book Syrup. Her original video is no longer available. I think she set it to private, so unfortunately I can't link it. But yeah, let's just get into the questions before it gets too chaotic outside. So the first prompt is the struggle of getting started, a book or book series that you have struggled to begin because of its size. And I was thinking of like a bunch of like the really popular like adult fantasy books and stuff, but I don't know when I'll get around to those, even though I am interested. But then I remembered, I'm like, oh, there's this giant book series on my shelves. The third one is coming out this year. So yeah, so here it is. Crown of Feathers by Nikki Pau Preto. This is obviously not the Owl Crate edition, but yeah, it's a chunker. This book is like 400 something pages, which is small in comparison to like the second book. This is the Owl Crate edition with an exclusive cover, teal sprayed pages, but yeah, it's like 600 something. It's a lot bigger. Here. So here's like a regular size book, and you can see how much bigger these are. So huge. And the third book, Wings of Shadow, is going to be like 700 pages or something. So it's a lot. I've heard really good things about this series, and the author is Canadian and Asian, and you know, gotta support those POC authors. But yeah, I'm just very scared of this. So yeah. Question 2, or prompt 2. Cleaning out the closet, a book and or book series you want to unhaul. I mentioned this in a different tag video, but yeah. It is The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle by Haruki Murakami, because this one has been attacked, so obviously I'm not going to keep it. It's a chunker, so I don't know when I'm going to get to this, but after I finish reading it, I will donate this to a little free library because I don't need damaged books. So, yeah. Number 3, opening windows and letting fresh air in, a book that was refreshing. So I chose The Little Book of Self-Care for Pisces. It's very short. It's very informative, and yeah, I really enjoyed this. And I just like felt like there were a lot of parts that rang true. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so me. I'm such a Pisces, like, oh my gosh. And yeah, like this book just like spoke to me. It like knew me. So, and it was just really nice to read, and really interesting. I really like reading about like astrology and zodiac and stuff, so this was really nice. Number 4, washing out sheet stains, a book you wish you could rewrite a certain scene in. For this one, I don't own this book, but I would choose Requiem or Requiem, Requiem, however you pronounce that, by Lauren Oliver. This is the third and final book in the Delirium series, which this book series, I did not expect to be like so all over the place with my ratings for the series, because I thought like, oh, it's another like YA dystopian, I'm probably gonna like it, or you know, I like most books that I read. So I thought it would just be like 5 stars all across the board, but no, the first one I found very annoying. So I gave that 2 stars, also because the pacing, it just took forever. The second one I really loved, which is Pandemonium. So Delirium, Pandemonium, and then Requiem or Requiem. Yeah, so I really loved the second book, and also like the new love interest. Like I like him so much better than the first one. And then yeah, I gave that 5 stars. But then book 3 rolls around, and it wasn't as satisfying of an ending, and the scene I'd like to rewrite is kind of near the end because she chooses the boy that I don't want her to choose. But yeah, that's kind of spoilery, so anyways, yeah, I gave the last book 3 stars. So yeah, anyways, number 5, Throwing Out Unnecessary Knickknacks, a book in a series that you didn't feel was necessary. I feel like this one could be debatable because it actually does establish some things, especially with like the ending, but I felt like largely throughout the book it was just like not much was happening except the main character kept lying to her boyfriend, and I was just like, girl, you need to tell him the truth. Like, but it is Insurgent by Veronica Roth. I am in the camp that I actually like the ending of Allegiant. So yeah, I liked both Divergent and Allegiant, gave them 5 stars, but Insurgent, I was kind of more like, I was a little bored reading it. Sorry about that interruption. My grandma came to my door to ask me what I wanted for dinner. But anyways, so yeah, Insurgent. Those books are also like quite chunky too, so they take a while to get through. But I ended up giving Insurgent 4 stars instead of 5. Okay, next question. Polishing or prompt. I always say question. Polishing the Doorknobs, a book that had a clean finish. For this, I chose The Beauty of Darkness by Mary E. Pearson. She's a local author, and she's super awesome and super sweet. This one's also super chunky. Unlike the first 2 books, they're not like, they're like half the size of this. But yeah, it was really good, even though difficult to hold unless, you know, because just it's so big. But yeah, so I really enjoyed the ending. I felt like it was a very satisfying ending, although she does have her spin-off duology, Dance of Thieves, and Vow of Thieves, and I still need to read Vow of Thieves actually. But yeah, they're from different characters, but I like how this story arc wrapped up and the characters and everything. I love the main character, Leah. She's super awesome. So yeah. And then, oh, okay. 7, Reaching to Dust the Fan, a book that tried too hard to relay a certain message. For this one, it kind of has controversial opinions, but yeah, there was a movie made of it on Netflix. But I remember when I was reading this, my friend liked it, and I thought I would like it too, but I ended up giving it 3 stars because it was kind of more meh. Like, I appreciated that it was about mental health, and yeah, even though the guy character was really annoying, and there is like suicide trigger warning, by the way, in this book. But yeah, I felt like the execution wasn't all there. The author's note, where the author talked about how this was inspired by her grandfather, I think, who committed suicide. And I felt like her author note had more heart than the whole book, which sounds kind of harsh, but it's the truth. But it is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. Yeah, so I don't know. It was kind of, and also the romance was kind of like, what? So yeah, I wasn't really a fan. It was kind of disappointing. So I don't even know if I'm still gonna watch the movie now, even though it has like Elle Fanning in it. So I like Elle Fanning. Anyways, the last prompt is The tiring yet satisfying finish of spring cleaning, a book series that was tiring yet satisfying to get through. I got this recently, but yeah, this is the complete 12 book series box set of the How to Train Your Dragon series. And yeah, this definitely took me a while to get through, especially as you can see the books get progressively bigger. But there's also like drawings and big font. But around book 8, it starts getting real intense, and I got scared near the end because I'm like, what's gonna happen? I want to know, but I'm also scared. So yeah, but I was so happy when I finished this series. It was definitely an accomplishment. But yeah, that's it for this tag. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!